Let's go like this. How about that? Does that work? That works. Or maybe we should change the background up a little bit. How about that? Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here today on the channel. We're not muted, that's good. But welcome on in, guys. Today we're doing a tier list video. It's one that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I've just not got round to doing it, and it's to do with the Plants vs Zombies games. First of all, sorry for the weird display. I thought it's easier recording it through OBS. I don't have just a full face cam scene. I mean, I do, but it's just this. It's just a black background. There's nothing really there, so we'll just have myself 3 times in the background. But we are here to do some Plants vs Zombies tier list, and it's all about the games itself. So I guess we should actually just jump over here into it. See, now you can't see more of me, and it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But we are here. We're on the PvZ Games Ranked Tier List Maker. Also, I love how I've got sponsors for Cyberpower. Go check them out. Still sponsored by them. Amazing company. So if you are interested in getting a PC for Christmas this year, go get one. But we do have all of the games here. We have Garden Warfare. We've got Plants vs Zombies 2. We have, I don't know why it's cut off. I wish that they did it better. We've got Garden Warfare 2. We've got the original Plants vs Zombies. Plants vs Zombies 3. I'm going to class this as the most recent update for Plants vs Zombies 3, not the vertical, horrible version of the game that it was. We've then also got Plants vs Zombies Heroes and Battle for Neighborville. So, are we going to start out at the bottom, or are we going to start out at the top? I think we'll start off at the bottom. Hold on a minute. PvZ Adventures isn't on here. Let me see if I can find a different tier list that's a little bit better. Okay, here we go. I think this one is a little bit better. It's taken away the categories, but we do have S, A, B, C, D, E, and F. We're probably not going to need that many categories, but let's actually change them up a little bit. So let's do S, best game in the series. A is great game. B can be okay. C can be meh. D can be horrible. We'll remove F, and then E is going to be never played. So straight away, we're going to come up here. We're going to zoom it in a little bit as well. I mean, we don't need these ads here, do we? Like, I don't even know what this is. What is this? Windows 11. Hell no, I ain't updating to Windows 11 anytime soon. I can tell you that. Right, Plants vs Zombies Adventures. I've never played it, but I really wish I could. I really wish I could have played Plants vs Zombies Adventures. It was one of those Facebook games, you know, when Facebook and you had a bajillion invites from everybody in your friends list, you know, because if they did something like invite you to something or gave you a gift, they get free. I think Plants vs Zombies was around when that was a thing, so it was only a Facebook game. You could only play it through Facebook. I never got a chance to play it, but it looked really cute and adorable, and I wish I did. And unfortunately, I don't think there's a way that you can play it online, but I really wish I could play it, but I didn't, but I wish I did. Kind of went over myself quite a few times there, but it's okay. It's all right. Now, we're going to look at a couple more of these. So let's actually start out with the original Plants vs Zombies. Now, I haven't played a whole lot of the original Plants vs Zombies, so I'm only going to put that in okay. I know that's going to trigger a lot of people because the original Plants vs Zombies to a lot of people is amazing and incredible. I haven't put enough time into it to be able to give it an honest opinion. I've played a lot more of Plants vs Zombies 2, and those games are obviously very similar, being like the tower defense style games. So I've played a lot more of PvZ 2, so I have a better opinion on that. However, Plants vs Zombies, the original game, it's going to hold a high place in people's hearts and stuff like that. I just feel like I've not played enough of the game to be able to give it an opinion. Now we're going to take a look at Plants vs Zombies 2. I'm going to put this in great game, because although it has had, in the past, a lot of microtransactions, they have made changes and things like that to be able to unlock a lot more of the things in-game without actually needing to spend anything. So anytime they add a new plant now, you can get it simply by playing the game, doing challenges, getting seed packets and things like that. Yes, you do need to play a bunch of the game, but the option's there to unlock the new plants. On top of that, they've added new modes, they added Arena, they added Penny's Pursuit, and other things just to keep the game engaged, and it's great. I love that. The fact that they're still updating it now while working on PvZ 3 is good, and a lot of people still play this game. So Plants vs Zombies 2, a great tower defense game. We're going to throw it up there in the A category. Next, we've got Plants vs Zombies Heroes. This game, I'm going to put this game in meh. I'm going to put it in, actually, no, I'm putting it in okay. I'm putting it in okay, okay? I'm gonna put it in okay, okay? But the main reason that it's not my particular style of game, no, I'm putting it in meh. There's a lot of people that like Heroes. I'm not someone that's a fan of those styles of games. No, I'm putting it in okay, screw it. I enjoy the game, it's just not something I could play constantly over and over again. And the reason that they stopped updating the game very quickly was a shame as well. I know a lot of people still like this game, people that watch Fry Him Up, you know, he's got a huge fan base around Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, and a lot of people really do enjoy the game. It's a shame it didn't get the updates. It's obviously like a remake of like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering and games like that. Not my kind of game, but I did enjoy the animations and obviously the strategy. And when I first started picking up, I did enjoy it, coming up with some of the strategies. But because they don't update it and it doesn't have a huge player base, a lot of people that are dedicated to it are probably going to keep playing the same people. It's okay, but it's not something I could play all the time. Next, we've got Garden Warfare 2. I wonder where we're going to be plotting this. Plotting? Pudding? Da-na-na, na, 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 na. Na 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 na. Garden Warfare 2, guys, hands down to me, is the best game in the franchise. Garden Warfare 1 has the nostalgic regions, but it's just not better than Garden Warfare 2. Garden Warfare 2 has more variants. It's got the single player. It's got the backyard battleground. It's got private matches. It's got all the promotion with the characters. It's got infinity time. It's got the story mode. There is so much more added to Garden Warfare 2 that Garden Warfare 1 didn't have, and fundamentally is a much better game. The only downside to Garden Warfare 2 is some of the maps aren't as good as the ones from Garden Warfare 1, and that's probably down to it being Zomburbia and there's a lot of purple and stuff like that, but the game is just overall better, in my opinion. Next up, we have Garden Warfare. That one's going straight into great game as well. If I could have two in the best game in the series, then I would have Garden Warfare 1 up there as well, but it's going to go in great game. Garden Warfare 1 is where a lot of people was introduced into the series. It is an incredible game. Once you've made a game like that, no matter how many times you remake a Plants vs. Zombies game, it's not going to have the same feeling as, for me personally, Garden Warfare 1, because that was the first one I played. If your first game was Garden Warfare 2, then you're going to have the same feeling with that. If they made more games, it's not going to have that same feeling as Garden Warfare 2, you know? That was Garden Warfare 1 for me. That's where my channel grew. That's where my channel was founded. So Garden Warfare 1 to me is a very incredible game. It holds a more special place in my heart than Garden Warfare 2, but if we're just going for like the best game, Garden Warfare 2 tops it. Only just, but it tops it. But Garden Warfare 1's definitely up there. Now we've got Battle for Neighborville. Ooh, where are we going to put this? Now, there's kind of two ways to look at this. So, Battle for Neighborville, I think a lot of the characters are adorable. You've got great cosmetics in the game, and the single player is awesome as well. We've wanted single player like that for a very long time. So, for those fundamental things, I would say that, you know, like with the single player and stuff like that, it's a great game. But the multiplayer and the sprinting and the aiming is... it's horrible. I'm going to put it in meh, because the game has still got some great aspects to it, but it's just some of the multiplayer, like the aiming and things like that, it's just not good. So Battle for Neighborville is going in meh. It had so much potential. It didn't have character variants. That drew it back a lot. Yeah, I generally thought when the game came out, you know, I was like, you know what, even though there's not character variants, that's fine. We've got the upgrades. We're going to give it a chance. That's how I generally thought and felt. And then as time went on, I was like, no, the upgrades aren't making the difference. You know, the single player is good. All the Easter eggs, all the quests, all the hunting, I love that stuff. That would put it into great, but then just the multiplayer and the replayability of it just pulls it down, unfortunately. And then we got Plants vs. Zombies 3. And we're going to go off my most recent playthrough of it that I've been doing. Well, I mean, not on channel, but like off stream when it was public to play. Not the original version that they brought out. So it's now horizontal again. It's now got the sunflower in the game. It's removed that like in between each game's like taco party thing, whatever it was. So Plants vs. Zombies 3 is going to go into okay right now. It does have potential. It feels a lot more like Plants vs. Zombies right now. The art style of some of the characters are adorable. I love that. I know some people prefer like the PvZ2 art style, but you got to evolve it, you know? With it being more 3D, you have more opportunities to make it funnier and do cool animations and stuff like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Obviously, what we've been playing isn't the full version of the quality, of the characters. It's going to be a lot cleaner, it's going to be a lot smoother and stuff like that. But Plants vs. Zombies 3 has a lot of potential. It definitely feels more like Plants vs. Zombies now than it did when they had the soft launch before. They've definitely done a lot of improvements, so it does have potential. And there we go. That's my tier list, guys, with Garden Warfare 2 as the best game in the series. I think a lot of people are going to agree with me on that. Obviously, some people won't. For great games, we've got Garden Warfare 1 and PvZ 2. Okay, we have original Plants vs. Zombies, PvZ Heroes, Plants vs. Zombies 3. Meh is Battle for Neighborville. We don't have anything in horrible. And never played Plants vs. Zombies Adventures. I wish I have. But there we go, guys. Let me know what you think of this tier list in the comments down below. And let me know your favorite games as well. But thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I will catch you guys in another one.